thought that was a new icon then, but no, I've been to that one ages ago. I'm pretty sure Hanit is going to bring me down to here, which is new. And speaking of which, I need to update the title to reflect what we're doing now. On it, Chapter 2. You travel to Stoneguard, where your master, Santa, was headed when he penned his first and only letter, and so your search begins. Oh yeah, we have a wolf and leopard with us. The story so far. And so Hanit set forth in search of Santa, her master, the closest thing to her father she had vanished while pursuing the baleful fiend, Red-Eye, and the huntress has vowed to find him and bring him home. The direwolf Hagen, Santa's ever-faithful companion, had returned to their village, but alone. It's weird. Oh, with one leopard then. It was enough to make Hanit fear the worst. In the first and only letter he wrote before disappearing, Santa had mentioned the town of Stoneguard, and so Hanit followed her master to the Highlands. But to what avail? Only chapter 2? Yeah, I basically got every character, so I did everyone's character, chapter 1. And then I completed one character after another. So I went from Ferion 2 to 4, Alphen 2 to 4, like that. I've been doing that anti-clockwise. Stoneguard. This is where Master said he would sojourn. Well, Hagen, dost thou perceive his scent? Something about this place confuseth and troubleth thee, but no matter. Thou hast done well to bring us here. Now it is my turn to lead on the hunt. But it is a large and sprawling settlement, not like our forest home. Or indeed. Now, child, thou needest not fear. We will ask in the people. Someone is bound to knoweth of Master.
Well,
I am glad thou agreest. Now, where to begin in the search? The alehouse, of course. If Master is known anywhere in this town, it would be there. Where's the nearest tavern?
Welcome.
What can I do for ye, lassie?
greetings.
A bowl of that broth, or a bowl of that broth, if thou wouldst, and answering me a question.
Alright.
The broth is easy enough. As for answers, you'll have to ask the question, for I can tell ye if I have any.
So then...
Knowest thou of a hunter named Xanta? I believe he sojourned here some moons ago. I know him, but I ain't seen him around for a spell now. Heard he'd taken to visiting a woman named Natalia. She got a house on the edge of town.
So then...
Natalia? This name is unfamiliar to me. I fake in thee, landlord. If you don't mind me prying, lassie, you don't happen to be his apprentice, do you?
Yes.
I am.
Ah.
I knew it. Used to talk about you all the time, he did, when he was in his cups. Apprentice who's nothing like him. Strict and straight as an arrow. No time for foolishness and folly, you'd say. Soon as you mention his name, I reckon you as one and the same. What with you matching his description and all. I'll take that as a compliment.
Indeed.
Will you now?
Oh.
What is it, Hagen?
Damn.
Something has happened. Come on, girl. We must follow in him.
Hoy!
Shoo, you mangy beast. Go on, bugger off.
At your service.
My dearest Natalia, what a delightful coincidence. Fancy running into each other here.
How are you?
I fancy that. I was just, returning from the market.
It is an honor.
Oh, but what a burden you are shouldering. My dear, you must allow me to deliver it for you. That is, I'll have my man here do it, naturally.
Nay.
I'm most honoured, sir, but ye needn't. Milady, I insist. I could not forgive myself if you were to strain a muscle. On my honour, his worship never gives up, does he?
Right.
Poor lass has caught the eye of the wrong sort. Bound to happen with fair looks turning every man's head.
Not so.
He's a wolf draped in silks, and that soldier is, make sure he don't fall afoul of the husbands and fathers.
Oh.
There ain't no refusing him, once he's got the scent. Remember the miller's daughter?
Oh ho.
So that's it, Hagen. Thou knowest this woman, and thou art trying to help in her. Wise creature that thou art, thou seest that's used in trouble. And so thou wilt to scaring off the soldier.
So then...
Is that right, Hagen?
Understood.
Then letten me help her. Were a fearsome beast to appear in before him, that soldier wouldn't wold to fleen. A happenstance for which no one could be blamed. I think she still has plenty of beasts in her pocket. Provoke. Oh, just provoke him, okay. Actually, before I do that, I should. I've already equipped her? Yeah, I've already equipped her. I wasn't prepared for monsters. I was transported to a faraway
thou
land
against me, then be hunted.
in a world
Letting
where
my arrow
monsters
fly
rule.
true.
Monsters rule. Oh, he just wants to be straight up something. Have a manticore.
Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow holding back nothing. Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting the hunt begin.
I'd eat an outfit looks hot. mean, most of the dancer outfits look hot, maybe because they're very revealing. It's hard to say with the pixels.
Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing.
She does hardly any damage. Let me just use my normal weapons.
Letting the hunt begin.
There we go. No, I can't even use my other things. So what's the point of equipping her with a dagger if she can't use it? Or is this... Can I only use beasts in this thing? I also can't see this guy's health.
What next? Letting the hunt begin. Come in, if thou darest. Come in, if thou darest. Let holding back nothing.
It's probably going to take a while. Because she's still like level 11, this is meant to be 25, I think. Like, I even target him to see how much health he has.
Letting my arrow fly and true. What next? Letting the hunt begin. Let's come.
Now that's a lot more damage.
Come in, if thou darest. This will help us. Letting my arrow fly and true.
By the way, talking about arrows, not even allowed to use my bow right here.
Come in, if thou darest.
Right here, right now, right here, right now.
Come in. Yeah!
At least all the upgraded armor I've given her means she doesn't take much damage. We're running out of monsters soon.
Let it come.
We took a lot from this guy, let's do that again.
Come in, if thou darest.
This is giving me time to drink my green tea.
Letting the hunt begin.
I might need to bring her to like very high level dungeon just to grind her up if I'm needing to use all of her beasts for these challenges.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I wonder if I can actually just capture a beast from a high level dungeon from her. Finally.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Oh!
Yeah, my monster in the middle of a town. Hey, where are you going? I pay good money for you.
Hagen?
Where have you been? He left so sudden, and I have no tidings of neither of you since. Where's your master, Hagen? Where's Xanta?
Greetings.
Thou must be Natalia. I need her to speaken with thee.
Oh?
And who might ye be?
Greetings.
I am Xanta's prentice. I've travelled here from the Darkwood.
You don't say.
His prentice, you say? Then you must be Hanit. I've heard tell of ye.
Hmm?
Sir Master spake of me.
Aye.
Said ye were a fine young huntress, and learning fast, no matter his ham-fisted teaching. To raise in others whilst belittling himself. That soundeth like master. Aye, he's a good man, but as guideless as a beet.
So then...
Guideless, yes. Fatuous, also with a weakness for wine and dice. And yet he is honest and noble, and handleth a bow with the best of them.
'Tis true.
Aye, you speak the truth there. So where is the old rascal? If Hargan's here, he can't be far.
The truth is...
Hargan returned to our village alone. I have come here in search of master.
What?
Good gods, has something happened to the man? I was hoping that thou couldst help me answer that.
Huh.
I fear I may not be of much help, but I'm happy to tell ye all I know.
Forgive me.
Can we talk in at thine home, letting me carry some of that?
Thank you.
Oh, why thank ye.
Huh.
I wish there was more I could tell ye. Last I heard, he was heading for the forest out in the hills yonder. Then, nothing.
Perchance.
When was this?
'Tis true.
3 months, I'd say, give or take. He'd disappear before, only to show up all of a sudden a few days later. I thought this time would be the same, but then the days turned to weeks, and the weeks to... I beg thee, forgivest my bluntness, but how didst thou knowest him? My husband died not so long ago. Santa was a friend of his. My husband, you see, was a soldier in service to the realm. They met when hunting monsters, and well, they shared a love of hunting and ale, so they had much to talk about down at the alehouse. Then my husband grew sick, and after the funeral, Santa started calling from time to time, and I appreciated the company, truth be told. Ooh, Santa moved in.
Understood.
Oh. Am I embarrassing you, dear? I suppose he's like a father to you. He was my teacher, but I have no kin. I was alone in the world. Master took me in, cared for me, raised me as a hunter. Perhaps he only did so because he wanted to pass on his knowledge, the hunting lore that he had learned from his own ancestors.
So.
But yes, to me, he is like the father I never had.
Oh?
Must be worried sick, him being gone so long without no word. I am. Thanking thee for thine help, but now I must take my leave. I am going to the forest, though surely the trail is cold by now.
Well, well.
Do take care of yourself, my dear.
Yes.
I will. May I ask one more favour? When thou next seest him, just not tell him what I said today.
Oh?
You mean about him being like your father and all? I don't see where the harm is.
Ugh.
You would never letteth me live it down. Aye, doubtless true, now that you mention it. He's just the sort who'd tease a poor girl for speaking her heart. Alright, it'll stay our little secret then. Thank thee. If it's a beast, I'll see if I can capture it. But I am doubtful. Let's also check her status. Record target during battle by setting a monster on them. Fail in your reputation times ever. Okay, so it says setting a monster on them, so I guess I can't use Honey's own abilities. It has to be the monster for that. You already have the attack that doesn't kill, don't you? Yeah, you already do. Okay. It says with a bow, so I want to give her the strongest attacking bow. I think that might be. Yeah. Besides the one that's on Primrose. It's a gate. Break it down. A rockfall, and no way round, but this is not recent. By the length of the shoots growing on it, I'd say 1-2 moons ago. So, 2 days or 2 weeks? Or 2 fortnights, rather. Depends what they mean by moon, just like a normal moon or a full moon.
So then,
Rememberest thou this place? Is this where thou leftest him? Shush, I do not mean it like that, little one. Thou hastedst all the way to the village for help. Thou didst not betrayest him, Hagen. Roar indeed, my furry friends. Thou wilt turn in back and search in for another path. There is no way past this rock slide, this much is certain.
Hunt.
Listen, my girl. Hunting isn't just about sticking arrows into a monster's hide. Sometimes the land setteth itself against thee, and nature herself, fickle old sow that she is. But always remembering to stoppen and takest in the air, lookest around thee. Even if nature is thy foe, it does not mean that thou must fightest her.
just so.
Instead, turnest the lay of the land in thy favour. The creatures of this forest must have founden a way past, letting us searching for their trail.
This bodeth ill.
Argon, Linda, to my side. Is it going to be in that south path I went down? Looks like it. What is it? Provoke the mysterious wood creature. It's a tree. Okay. Oh, there we go. To go upwards. That means I have to use my own monsters again. Can I get one from here? Just a battle area. No? Okay.
Come in then, if this
Big old
be
tree.
thy will. Letting the hunt beginning.
Why am I not using my entire party for this? It's a enemy creature.
Come in, if thou darest. Come in, if thou darest. Holding back nothing. Letting my arrow fly
Can I
and
capture
true.
you? No.
Letting the hunt beginning. What next? Let's come.
Now he's weak to bows.
Letting my arrow fly and true. Letting my arrow fly and true.
I don't like how I'm forced to use the beasts for this. I'm going to use all my other stuff.
Sorcery. No. Holding back nothing. This will help us.
Let's throw a fire stone at this guy, see how much damage that does.
Come in, if thou darest. Trying this.
A lot of damage.
The hunt endeth.
Well, I'll be damned.
So, you know where to go next? Yes, from the moment I saw the landslide. Impressive, though I guess a hunter's most at home in the woods, eh? Thanks be to my training, my master hath taught me well. I hear there's no fiends he couldn't slay. As a hunter, he is without peer, but... When he ventureth into town, he is too easily tempted by the alehouse and games of chance. He lacketh anything resembling discipline. Sounds to me like you're being a bit harsh on him. Harsh? However so. Even the best of men fall prey to the temptations of the city. So it truly is more fearsome than the deepest of forests. Yes. Wow, that jumped up really high. 27.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way. Try this!
Come in, if thou darest.
1%.
Raining arrows up on them.
Bring it on! Ignis Ardere!
Eat.
Ha! Try again! Let's see what you got.
Out of my way.
Victory shall be mine. I will cut you down! The thrill of the fight!
Letting us beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Should be able to capture that other guy now. He's in yellow.
Bring it on!
He's in red.
Here goes nothing.
What next?
That's such a low chance. Is it because of the level disparity? His strength is really high, so it might be just because the level difference is really high. Can we have a turn and get some more BP?
My turn. I see through the defenses.
The battle is truly joined. I think not. The battle is truly joined. Out of my way!
What? Coming.
Yeah, it might be because of the level difference. In that case, let's get you to the lowest you can get.
Coming. Everything but your life.
Yeah, either he's at 1 HP or he had more than I thought he did.
Try this.
Curse it. Which
Out of my
way?
way. My turn. What's yours is mine.
All right.
Coming, if thou darest.
It's the higher.
Holding back nothing.
Still very low though. It's probably just because of our level difference then.
Here we go. Ha! Try again.
Which means I'm probably gonna have no chance of capturing the boss at this level.
I see.
A battle was fought here. But it was not beast versus beast. The destruction lieth only on one side of the field. Here, the rocks are marked with, yes, nicks made by steel weapons, faded footprints, too, the signs of men. It's fletching. There's no mistaking it. This is one of Master's arrows. He was among those who fought here. Was his foe this Red-Eye? The trail continueth further into the woods. You must follow we it. The Lord of the Forest is in a foul temper, I see. It cometh.
Cometh, if this beest thy will.
Now then. Come, if you dare.
All right. Try this.
I appreciate it, really.
There's actually
What
any chance of
next?
catching this thing. And taming also now.
Cometh. What shall test you?
Life returns to the forest. Time to burn
Let
all
my
down.
arrow fly and
Out of my way. I'm ready for you! Time to steal the show.
Or is Kurt with a dagger? That works too.
Have at you. I play his son. Windhill fight with us.
All right. Try this.
come. Holding back nothing. What shall test you?
There we go. Lovely times 5. Some extra JP if she needs it. Surely you can get some more skills, so.
What sorcery?
I can just kill this thing now.
Out of my way.
Ah, those people that lose their abilities. I can't even get rid of it because my item's still gone.
I appreciate it, really.
And he's dead.
The thrill of the fight.
A formidable beast. But this was not the Red-Eye that Master sought. Which meaneth our true quarry lieth deeper within the forest. Master!
We found him quick. He turned to stone.
But frozen, petrified in stone. What unholy thing happened here? Another of Master's arrows. Did this fate befall him even as he drew his bow? There is a note tied to the shaft.
To whomever readest this. Like as not, thou foundest this next to a stone figure. That's me, the hunter, Xanta, in the flesh, so to speak. I was commissioned by the Knights Ardent to hunt in the beast they call an Red-Eye. a beast that hath left me in this unfortunate state. Among Red Eye's formidable powers is the ability to petrify. Already my feet hath turned to solid rock. I have but a short time to pen this message before the curse overtaketh me completely. In a village called Still Snow, there is a seer by the name of Susanna. Surely she shall knoweth what to done about this petrification. It is a faint hope, but the only one that remaineth to me. This beast cannot be allowed to run amok. It is far too dangerous, too savage. Pray helpeth me, not for my sake, but for the innocents who dieth if this creature is not putten down.
Master.
And Honnet, if thou art reading this, pray forgive us this old man for not keeping that promise.
The old fool. Even as he was turning to stone.
There's an airplane going over.
So thou wilt stay in and watchest over him. That is good. I will seek out this seer Susanna, and pray she knoweth a way to break in the curse. Fearest not, Master. We will save you. Of this I swear. I should first return to Natalia and tell her what we have found.
I don't wanna. Your master is an impressive man. Huh? It is in our most trying moments that our true character is revealed. Your master refused to yield, even if his limbs turned to solid stone. There are few of the wits to know what must be done at such a time, and fewer still with the composure to act upon it. Through his courage, he instilled in you the gift of hope. If that is not greatness, then I know not what is. Truth be told, I have ne'er heard such praise bestowed upon him. I look forward to the day that the three of us can sit down and share a drink. Best not. Thou shouldst know that he turneth most tedious when the mead starteth flowing. Endless tall tales of the great beasts he hath hunted, each repeated thrice for good measure. I see. Perhaps just soup and barley tea, then. Count me in.
It's good to see you.
Oh, there you are, dear. Well, did you find him?
Greetings.
We did. However,
What?
Beast turned him into stone?
Mm.
If his letter spake true, then yes. I do not yet know how we can bring him back, but I will find a way. I will begin by finding the seer called Susanna. In In hunting, thou must never abandonest the chase. Master taught me this. If I am to truly call myself his apprentice, I must see this hunt through to the very end.
Oh?
Indeed.
'Tis true.
It's a queer thing. What is? You and Xanta are different in so many ways, yet at times like this, your eyes glitter in the same way. You both have the same steel inside ye when you set your mind to something.
Truly?
Is that so? Aye, I reckon it is. Almost like father and daughter, you might say.
Oh?
Now who would that be, if you'll excuse me? Someone that thou knowest, girl?
Indeed.
What I recognize that mule.
But...
Eliza, what art thou doing here?
It's like this.
We had no word from Xanta for weeks. I came to find him. In his most recent missive, he said he was coming to this town in pursuit of the beast.
I see.
'Twas the last I heard from him as well. Whatever has happened here, you must tell me all you know. And then we told her all we knew.
God's a mercy for a hunter of Xanta's skill to succumb.
I would hear all thou knowest about this red-eye.
I fear I know very little. Nothing even. The Knights Ardent simply bid me hire Xanta. They told me nothing more. But it is clear they must have known the danger.
Then why send one man to face the monster alone?
Not any man.
So great was the peril, they could turn to no one else. On the hunt, no one could match his speed, his guile. If they had sent a regiment with him, he would have squandered his strength just to keep them alive, or so they said.
It is true. Our village wanteth not for skilled hunters, but even the best of them would only get in his way. The knight's judgment was correct.
But even so...
It leaves a bad taste in your mouth, yes. It is the same for me. By sending one man alone, we declared to the world our own weakness. Now it falls to me to hunt Red-Eye in Xanta's stead. Hunnet, you have another duty. You must go and find the seer.
Yes, it was Master's last command, before the curse overtook him. I will find the means to free him of it. I must.
Xanta's lucky to have such capable friends.
My skill in the hunt is hardly the measure of his, but he needs me, and I will do what I can. Countless times Xanta has lent me his strength and courage. Now it is time to give of mine. I shall send word if I learn more of this Red-Eye.
Thank thee.
We're gonna be
Fear
me
not.
fighting him.
We will save him, Master.
We're just gonna leave Hagen at the statue. What's yours is mine.
Ah.
Yes, how can I help you? Russell, have you found the third volume of the Mountaineer's Journey yet? Yes, in fact, I have up to volume 4. Good, then I'll get to work on volume 3. In the meantime, could you get started on the 4th tome over there? But of course, Dominic. I don't even know what's going on here. My life has been very different since being arrested for stealing that tome. After I was released, I had no place to go, and eventually drifted to this town. I'm now learning about manuscripts from Dominic. He's taken me as his apprentice. I can't find work as a scholar, but there's not really much I can do otherwise. Thankfully, Dominic picked me up despite the fact that I reeked of liquor and hopelessness. I've dedicated myself to being his apprentice. I won't make the foolish mistakes I did in the past. Someday I hope to write my own books and donate them to libraries the world over. That's why we're currently researching the histories of the land, but we are still lacking information on certain places. I'd love to look into it myself, but I've got enough work from Dominic to keep me busy for days. I think he was in Cyrus's story. Woodlands, Frostlands, and Clifflands. I've already been all there. It's probably having to take him as a guide or the dancing one, just to take him to those places.
Haunted, wait.
Natalia?
I'm so glad I caught you. Here, this is for your journey.
There was no need for thee to...
It's a trifle, compared to what you and Eliza are doing. Zonta was a good friend to me, after my husband passed away and all. Now I can't go fight no monsters like you two.
Yes, but...
So the least I can do is help you on your journey. Let me do that much at least.
Of course. Thank thee for the gift.
And, one more thing. Promise me you won't do anything foolish now, will ya? Even for Zonta's sake?
I will be cautious. After all, I'll be of no use to Master if I get myself killed.
Exactly. Good luck to you on it.
Thank thee. I promise that I will return, and Master with me.
And thus, Hanit leaves Stoneguard behind her, a new quest to save Xanta from his petrified fate. She must find the seer, Susanna, named in Xanta's last message. Though it be but a glimmer, it is hope nonetheless. And so she sets out for the Frostlands and the village of Stillsnow. It would seem that our journey has only just begun. Oh boy, Adams.
Howdy.
Hey, Hanit. Not an easy life, is it? I'm still but apprentice, and not a hunter true. Tell me, is your master a good man? Mine is. Well, he's not my master per se, just someone I look up to more than anyone. I have met him in years. Still, if I knew he was in danger, Even vicious fiends couldn't stop me from rushing to his aid. But you know he's dead. They probably won't register that because it's only chapter 2. Sorry, I'm just saying. I think I know how you feel is all. Anyway, just remember, I'm here to fix up any wounds you suffer on the way. So you don't have to hold anything back in your quest to save him. Huh? What's the matter? I was merely waiting for my turn to speak. And now that it has come, allow me to thank thee from the bottom of mine heart. Level 38. Please don't make me challenge anyone else. It probably will. On its chapter 3. In hopes of undoing your master's petrification, you head to Still Snow to meet the seer Susanna. Story so far. Following her master's trail, Harneet made the long journey to Stoneguard. There she talked to Natalia, who had been friends of Xanta. Following Natalia's clues, Harneet found her master in the forest. Except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Harneet, forgive this old man for not keeping his promise. The last words he wrote before the curse steeled his hand. In the same note, he told Harneet to find a woman called Susanna. She is a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus does Harneet arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow.
Oh.
By the spirits, the snow falleth deep here. What is it, Lind? 'Tis not like thee to frolic in like as a kitten. But then thou art a snow leopard, art thou not? For thee, arriving in this white wasteland is like a homecoming.
Woohoo!
Alrighty, ain't never seen a snow leopard that big before. It doesn't bite, does it?
Cheerily.
Fear not, young ones. Lind is with me. She is a gentle creature. She will doeth thee no harm.
Really?
She's yours. Funny sort of pet, ain't she? Lind is not a pet. She is my companion, my friend. Friends, you say? Just like us, then.
Yup.
Aye.
Yeehaw!
Her fur's so soft.
Whoa.
And warm, too.
So,
Tell me, children, doth a woman by the name of Susanna liveth here? The old lady?
Oh, yes.
The old witch, you mean? Aye, we know her. Who doesn't?
now then.
I see, and where might I find her?
Ah.
See that house with the red roof over yonder? Ah, yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the old witch's place.
I see.
Thank you, thee, children.
Bye.
Of course, say hello to the witch for us.
Bye-bye.
Linda.
Oh,
Enjoyedst the attention, didst thou? Best come with me then, before they return in with more friends. What is this crowd?
Listen up.
But I have journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Madame Susanna.
Oi!
I implore you, pray, open the door.
A pox on him!
God's teeth, man, get out of my way.
Tja. What the?
You wretched horse, son. Apologise at once.
Oi!
You won't get no apology out of Alec. You won't talk none.
Honestly?
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
Nay, it's just that Susanna does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Bah. Well, gotta do another challenge.
Oh ho!
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susanna's minder, looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her, as you might have noted.
Truth is,
Name's alike, she took him in off the streets when he was a wee sprout.
aye.
Saved his life, she did, and he's been with her ever since.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. They are when folk from far and wide come flocking to have their fortunes told. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she'd oft not refuseth every visitor.
Right.
Bit of a funny one, ain't it? A seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. The like turns them all away, and no amount of begging or beseeching makes one spit a difference.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough with a like, but off as not ends up with only a cracked skull for his trouble.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may proveth more difficult. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple pretty please isn't going to work. Truth be told, I do not know. I wonder if the stubborn oath has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them after all. Even thou, Farian? Huh? Since when are we talking about me? Aha, so thou dost. If you're going to be like this, you forget about my help. Mine apologies. We were discussing the bodyguard. As it may be to believe, I know my share of big burly types who are spooked by the beasts. Beasts, thou sayest? No promises that this one's the same, of course, but it's worth a try, I wouldn't say. 'Tis curious advice, but I shall consider in it. And give it a shot. I'm probably going to need to level up beforehand, though.
Letting us beginning.
Or just throw a load of big soul stones at him.
Letting my arrow fly and true. What next? What next? What? Holding back nothing. Missed me. Letting the hunt begin. Letting the hunt begin. Letting my arrow fly and true. Come. What next?
Well, Linda does do a lot of damage on her own. It's mostly the sword beasts that do more. Sadly, all the ones I have are from her chapter 1.
Letting the hunt begin. Holding back nothing. What next? What next? Coming, if thou darest. What? Holding back nothing. Coming, if thou darest. This will help it. Letting my arrow fly and true. What next? Letting the hunt begin. Letting the hunt begin. Trying this.
Oh, it's weak to darkness. Lovely.
What
That
next?
does same damage if you're not broken.
Trying this.
It is not. Still enough to kill it.
The hunt endeth.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb. Simple deduction, my dear.
I think we found Sherlock Holmes.
The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susanna's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever prentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here? But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susanna, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman.
Is she feeling her bicep or something?
I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that so, my dear?
It is.
But about the curse.
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Xanta forget to teach you patience?
Maybe.
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power.
Need some goggles.
Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
It is my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Seemingly has a bit more voice acting than the others. Even if it does force me to use beasts. It would be very annoying to do this normally, I think. With the actual items, it makes it so much easier. Yeah, let's swap your skill from less encounters to experience. Because Honey needs the experience for her challenges. It's probably going to have more in the 4th chapter. If anything, there might be more now.
Let's see what you got. Whoa. I appreciate it, really. Here goes nothing. Try this.
What next? What shall cast? What sorcery?
That's not experience.
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Come in, if thou darest.
My turn. I appreciate it, really. Bring it on! Try this.
Victory shall be mine! I will cut you down!
Come in. What shall cast? I honor thee, my quarry.
This is the beginning of your
Her.
end.
Victory shall be mine! I will cut you down!
Let in my arrow.
I appreciate it, really. Here we go. Try this. Here we go.
No, you don't.
Have at you! Come, if you dare!
Come in, if thou darest. Come in. What shall cast?
I appreciate it, really. Bring it on!
Curse it! Out of my way!
Let it holding back nothing. What shall cast?
What's the big idea?
Here.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
Here.
Out of my way!
Let's get down to work! Fence assault! Ha! Try again!
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
My turn.
I appreciate it, really. What's the big idea?
Victory shall be mine!
Over here.
Letting the hunt begin.
Shucks! Try this. I appreciate it, really.
Come. What shall test
Here.
Yep, indeed.
Let's do this. You're too kind. Don't start things you can't
A
finish.
long time since the dance almost killed me. Grim whiteness as far as the eye can see. Tis colder here too. The wind cutteth to the bone.
Come on.
This way.
Now then.
A trail.
Mm-hmm.
A secret path only the mistress knows. It leads straight to the heart of the forest. Out here, the snow never melts. It covers landmarks and makes every direction look much like the other. The herb of grace grows somewhere deep in the forest. But be wary. Many dangerous fiends lurk within. That is why Susanna keeps the knowledge of this path a secret. So thou dost speak, and as well as any man. Only when I have something to say.
Thanks be to thee.
Will that more people in this world follow with the same principle? Go carefully. I have not seen a Susanna look so happy for many a year. Pray return safely, that you might bring her more joy.
Thou hast my thanks.
I shall. I owe her that much and more. I will prevail.
Want a tangle, huh? Here we go. Try this.
Let him come. What shall test?
Monster!
Thou didst fight with courage. Now, let us hunt him.
Victory shut.
I appreciate it, really.
Letting the hunt
I
begin.
capture these.
Everything but your life.
Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing.
Coming, if
That weak
thou
enough?
darest.
Getting there. It's not a very high strength rating,
Victory
though.
shall be mine. Come if
Let's do this! I see through your defenses.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
you dare. Now then, I think not.
Here we go. Bring it on.
The battle is... I think not.
No, you don't.
Letting the hunt beginning. Everything but your life.
Out of my way. What's yours is mine.
I think it should be down to 1 health now.
Now then, I think not.
Here we go.
Letting the hunt beginning. Holding back nothing. Thou didst fight with courage. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Out of my way.
I appreciate it, really. Here we go. Try this.
Over here!
Have at you. I will cut you down.
Come. What shall pass?
Here goes nothing. Ignis Ardere! That's what I'm talking about. You won't feel a thing.
My turn.
There.
Over here!
Bring it on. Try this.
Have at
Come. What shall pass?
Actually, still capture like that.
Shucks. Here goes nothing. Try this.
I think not. Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare!
What next? Coming.
Yay! Got a
Thou
healer.
didst fight with courage. Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Now then, I will cut you down!
You're too kind.
Come in, if thou darest.
Bring it on! Yeah. Ignis Ardere! Ha! Try again!
This is the beginning of your end.
I want to get that
Out of
dragon
my
on my
way.
side. Or serpent, where it is. Actually, it'd be a wyvern, it only has 2 legs.
What the? Shucks! Try this!
Now then, I will cut you down!
What coming? What shall pass?
My turn.
There!
Shucks! Try this!
Let it come. What shall pass?
Yay! XP times 5. Why'd you take my BP away like that?
The battle is truly joined.
My turn.
All right! Try this!
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
Letting the hunt begin. Coming.
Victory shall be mine. I think not.
Coming, if thou darest.
Gimme.
My turn. No, you don't.
All right! Try this!
Better not heal himself.
Out of my way. No, you don't.
Victory shall... I think not.
Holding back nothing.
Ah, I swear he had a high chance of capturing that.
Everything but your life.
Here we go!
Still unsure if it has more health.
All right!
Have at you. I think not.
My turn. Let's do this! I see your defenses.
Coming. Everything but your life.
Don't know if that's actual miss or it has 1 health.
I think not.
All right.
My turn. No, you don't.
Letting the hunt begin. Everything but your life.
Okay, still has health.
Out of my way. No, you don't.
Bring it on.
I think not.
Letting the hunt begin.
I'm pretty sure it's down to 1 now, because that's the same damage as crit, and that was 1 charge, and he's had no
Have at you.
defense
I
left, so
think
he should be
not.
down to 1.
Here goes nothing.
My turn. No, you don't.
Coming, if thou darest. Holding back nothing.
Still very high chance of failing.
Everything but your life.
I hate how low accuracy she has.
No, you don't.
Here we go.
Victory shall be mine. I think not.
Letting the hunt. Everything but your life.
Okay, he's down to 1 health.
My blade is unbent. Come, if you dare.
Here goes nothing. That'll do her.
No, you don't.
Coming, holding back nothing.
This is a very low chance of getting it. Roll the dice.
I honor thee, my
Flip
quarry.
the coin more. Probably be a lot easier to capture it now with those 3 extra levels. Then there's only 3. Was that 3 before? I know that goes up with my level. Before I fight this boss, I shall be right back. I'm back.
The Herb of Grace. This is all I need.
A dragon? That's a wyvern.
A dragon? This place is a dragon's lair?
Unless those two things are meant to be arms. It's kind of hard to see in the sprite.
I have heard the legends, and Master's tales too. But to see one in the flesh... I scarce imagined this day would cometh. But cometh it has.
Flashback before we fight? Yeah, we've got time for a flashback, sure.
Yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing? Do I embarrass the... Ah!
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest. But listen, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, Master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, Master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me.
I like how the dragon was just over
I'm ready, then so am I.
All right. Try this.
My turn.
Let's holding back nothing. What shall test
Now that's a level of dance.
What's the big idea?
Why did you betray me so?
No! My blade is unbending! Come if you dare! Victory shall be...
My turn.
Let's do this!
I see through the defenses.
Oh, goodbye, Ulbrich. Is he going to come back, or is he
Here we
gone for
go.
the rest of the fight? That's the first time this happened.
Let's get down to work!
Try this.
What is coming? What shall test me?
What's a big idea?
Out of my way.
Let's do this! Unleash your wrath!
Let it be coming. What shall test me?
It's a lovely JP for her, but I need XP, not JP.
Here goes nothing.
Lux Conjuring!
All right.
Try this. Whoa.
Keep it up.
Let holding back nothing.
I capture this.
What shall test me?
Well, that'll be the first Kate in ages, but I can't do it during the boss fight. 2 Kates in one thing. Come on, why'd you give me this luck now? Okay, Ulbrich does return.
Here goes nothing. That'll do her.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
I'm ready. Are you? Try this.
Victory! Iron Blade is unbending! Windhill fights with us!
Keep it up.
Here we go.
One more turn for the dance.
Have at you! I think not.
Come, holding back nothing. What shall test me?
Fine, I guess I'll do another turn of the dance since you just give me another retry.
Now then, Iron Blade is unbending!
Sadly, I don't have the cleric, so I can't make her redo it.
I think not.
Here goes nothing.
Let's get down to work.
Out of my way. What's yours is mine.
Let it come. What shall test me?
Witchery.
Why you gotta be so rude?
Shucks. Try this.
Let's do this.
And that's that.
Is it so?
Is it done? Have I slain a dragon? No, you didn't. We did. As a group. This must be the Herb of Grace. Now to leave this forest and...
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Linda. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest hath been slain.
Not yet.
They were not attacking us, not for a while yet. Come in, Linda. Susanna will be awaiting word from us. Now that I have the herb, I can finally face Red Eye. And save Master from that dreadful curse.
Found the herb, did you?
Thou waited for me? Susanna only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
Run away from your emotions.
What a strange man.
Ho ho!
So, a dragon. As a boy, I heard many a tale of dragons and the valiant knights who vanquished them. And yet I thought the age of dragons was long past. Never did I imagine I would set eyes upon such a beast. Master saith he once hunted a dragon, if only the once. Now that is a tale I would very much like to hear. If that is thy wish, but knowest thou that Master's stories grow more fanciful with every telling. He suddenly recalleth that the dragon can speak, or weaveth dreadful magic, or burneth a company of knights with one breath, or smasheth castle walls with a single fell blow. Yet still, he doth bear scars on his back from that dragon's claws. They at least aren't true, if little else of his tale is. I see. Then you and he have accomplished the same mighty deed. Yes, though he hath many faults, I cannot deny that he is a great hunter. But now, it is as if I have stepped out of his long shadow to stand it alone in the sun. You have lofty goals, I can see that, but you are one step closer to them now. See how Aubrey got so low health?
Oh?
There she is. Found the Herb of Grace, did you, child?
I'll do what I can.
Here, give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell before it'll work right.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
And then?
And then... So, how did it feel to slay your first dragon? Thou knewest it was there? Listen, dear, if you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
Thou art not a woman to coateth her words in sugar, art thou? Never seen much point in it, my dear. Now, why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew. As thou wishest.
Indeed.
Well, I never. So tell me, dear, how does it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
I was never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. Oh, that lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely he was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, dear, what grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go. This should do the trick. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my thanks.
Thank thee.
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me once Santa is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Very well. Oh, Grace times 10. Probably going to flick me with it a few times then.
Shucks.
Well, shucks. What is it, Alfin? Oh, nothing. Just admiring the compounding in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew 'em, that's for sure. How dost thou judge of medicine to be good or bad? Oh, that easy. It's right here. Why art thou poking me in the chest? Because I'm making a point. The answer's in here. Get it? The good medicine has heart and soul. The heart and soul of the one that made it. And that old lady has oodles of both. I see. Thou couldst have just said that without the poking. I think he just wants to get in close. I'll buy more of you. No. I'll make do with the 10 I have.
You are honored?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
Then that is where I will go. Thank thee.
If you will excuse me, milady.
Taking your leave so soon?
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl, if not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hanit leave still snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination, the city of Marsalim, surrounded by the sand of the Sunlands. I think it'd be this one place I haven't gone to. Yep. Yeah, I'd go to the east and then south.
You won't feel a thing.
What next?
Here we go. Glacius locked in. That's what I'm talking about.
We've been here before, so let's go keep going south.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Now then, I will cut you down!
My
Let enough.
Bring Ignis Ardare! Ha! Try again.
I see a locked chest.
It's a good day.
Doubt there's
for
going to be
battle.
much good in there.
I will cut you down!
Keep it up.
Come in, if thou darest. Rain and arrows up on them.
All right.
The battle. With each battle, I grow stronger. Let us fight with honor. There. I will cut you down!
Come in, if thou darest.
Here we go. Glacius locked in. Ha! Try again.
We'll get some pomegranate from here. Give myself even more BP. Now, is there a dungeon here? There's a temple. Oh no, that's just a normal dungeon, I think, not an actual job temple.
Now, let us hunting. Let in my arrow.
No. I will cut you down!
Here goes nothing. Glacius clocked in! Ha! Try again.
Yeah, mastering catacombs. Go in here, get some levels for Hanit. Possibly capture something for as well.
Want a tangle, huh?
My turn.
Here goes nothing. Try this.
The battle is truly joined. Come, if you dare!
Coming. What shall test
Why you do this?
Here goes nothing. Fence assault!
Keep it up.
Now then, I will cut you down!
What next?
I appreciate it. Really?
Have at you! I will cut you down!
Here we go.
Let coming. What shall test
Break. Let's get down to work. Lux Conjurer. That's what I'm talking about.
Probably inflicts poison. Actually, I think I already have a Viper dagger.
You won't feel a thing.
I appreciate it. Really?
Let in the hunt.
Here goes nothing. Try this.
No! Come, if you dare!
Let coming. What shall test
My turn. I appreciate it. Really?
The battle is truly joined.
Anger not the tiger. Here we go. Lux Conjurer! Ha! Try again.
I gotta do like 20 of these fights to get level 3 of the guys. It's probably boss stream? Yeah. I'm ready.
Let's get this over with.
Big sandworm.
Out of my way.
Keep it up.
Now then. Come if you dare.
Here we go. Try this.
Coming. Yeah, coming. What shall test you?
Why'd you get rid of my items for? Now I can't spam the dance.
Victory shall be. Our blade is unbending. Windhild fight with us.
Jesus! That damage! He's almost dead, actually. I think he's more of a glass cannon. I can't revive my other 2 people. God damn.
I'm ready. Are you?
Time to steal the show. Don't start things you can't finish.
So he's probably set up as a glass cannon of sorts. How do I get to that chest then? Maybe it's from earlier. The Master Spear. Joke on the Master Sword. Well, it's better than the Forbidden Spear. I think his staff does more than that. Yeah, it's fine to get rid of that. Somebody else uses spears to do that.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunting.
Have at you. Come if you dare.
Bring it on! Try this.
Letting the hunt begin. Come. What shall test you?
That's a big idea.
Witchery. Witchery. My blade is unbending! Come if you dare!
And get Honey to do the dance again.
My turn.
Keep it up. Here we go.
Let's holding back nothing. What shall test?
What is the big idea?
Just keep giving me more BP to keep doing it. Wow, 3 BP recovers in one. 2 of them wasted because one of them was just full recover.
Curse witchery.
I'm ready. Are you?
I appreciate it. Really?
What shall test?
Our blade is on. Windhill fights with us. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Letting us beginning.
Out of my way.
I appreciate it. Really?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
The battle is truly joined. Come if you
Here we go. Try this.
dare. Victory shall be mine. Anger not the tiger.
Out of my way.
Keep it up.
Let's come. What shall test?
Witchery.
Shucks. Lux Conjurer!
They're very strong in comparison to her.
Our blade is unbent. Windhill fights with us. With each battle, I grow stronger. It's a good day for battle.
What next?
My turn.
Bring it on! Try this.
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
Holding back nothing. What shall test?
Curse witchery.
Anger numbs the tiger. Shucks. Ignis Ardere! Ha! Try again.
I don't think I have an angel song yet. Oh, it was a really early one. Don't know why when the boss reward was the Master Spear.
This is the beginning of your end.
The hell is that?
All right.
Oh, it's a light elemental, okay.
Tenever Operian! My turn. Keep it up.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now then. Anger numbs the tiger.
With each battle, I grow stronger. Let us fight with honor. Now then. Come if you dare.
I appreciate it, really.
Letting my arrow.
Here we go. Try this.
I can definitely feel the effect of the lowered encounter rate when you turn it off.
Letting come. What shall pass?
Don't do that.
Victory.
Anger numbs the tiger. Here we go. Vent the soul. Ha! Try again. Want a tangle, huh?
Coming, if thou darest.
Victory shall be mine. Come if you dare.
Bring it on. Try this.
Curse.
Let
Witchery.
it come. What shall pass?
That's a big idea.
Witchery.
Bring Tentacle Operian! That's what I'm talking about.
I guess I'll get that first chest near the entrance then.
Is a good day for battle. Victory shall be mine. Anger not the tiger.
Out of my way. And that's that.
Let us fight with honor.
My turn.
What next? Hearing the song.
Here we go. Tentacle Operian! Ha! Try again.
Here it is. Torch AM.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
I appreciate it, really.
Have at you.
Here, the nitrous canal. Ha! Try again.
It's just a matter of finding their weakness. I think I've got all the weaknesses of those cinnamon now. Finally go to the village after a dungeon.
Come on, I've got better things to do. Out of my way.
Try this! Anger not the tiger.
Sorcery.
Oh, Glacius Claudette! Ha! Try again.
People can't go inside? Or are they just having a market outside the front?
Want a tango, huh?
My turn. Keep it up.
Hit that! Glacius Claudette!
Come in, if thou darest.
Wow, 12% chance I
The
got it.
hunt endeth.
On its Chapter 4, you arrive in Marceline. With an idea of Red Eye's whereabouts and a means to avoid petrification, you prepare to face the beast. Story so far. In Still Snow, Honeyt did meet with the seer Susanna, who told her of a plant that could protect her from Red Eye's fell curse. Never did she expect to find a dragon in those dark woods. Very few hunters in history have felled such a beast, but Honeyt now stands among them. Now I can finally face Red Eye and bring Master back. When leaving the village, she was met by one of Elias's men, who told her where she might find the fiend. Now the die is cast. Ready to face her fate, she journeys to Marceline, Jewel of the Desert.
Here.
So this is Marceline. Eliza must be somewhere here.
I see.
Too hot for thee, girl? I cannot blame thee. This sun is merciless, even without Dakota fur. But thou shalt stay by my side. Thou art a stalwart friend, Linda. Come on, let us find Eliza and then some shade.
Why, hi.
This is Marceline, the capital and largest town in these dry sunlands. Now living in Marceline together with her husband, this woman once supported herself by working as a thief. She has never divulged this dark past to her husband, and intends to take it with her to her grave. Oh, I've stolen that information from you with an acquire.
How fare thee?
My son is a true scholar, just like me. He's terribly clever, but sometimes he does talk such nonsense. Recently, all he does is mutter about a city made of gold. I don't know where he gets these fantastical ideas from. A man who lives with his son. As he spends most of his day working, he makes his son read books to fill the time he cannot look after him. Though he takes pride in being a father, he feels guilty they cannot spend more time together. SP to Alfin. I think he still needs some elemental attack. Yeah, this nut might push him to the max. Vince, I think Ulbrich still needs some. Nope, he's maxed out. In that case, probably Alfred. Alfin is now capped on magical attack. Well, 512 is pittance. I've almost got 2 million. It's cheaper than using all the SP items anyway. Before I continue, I shall be right back. I've returned. Hey Nick, how you doing?
Just so.
If you're looking for the Knights Ardent, you will find them on the upper floor. Yeah, don't say. A representative of an organization that shall remain nameless. He came to this place to seek out an elderly gentleman who once led the aforementioned collective. His former associates very much desired said gentleman's prompt return, but upon seeing him living a quiet life with a certain woman whose own checkered past is best left undisclosed, the representative decided it would be better to leave well enough alone and return home empty-handed. That's the longest description anyone's had so far. Sick and tired, you also at work. Wonderful combination. My own cold's starting to return, sadly. Are these bows so much better than Alfin's? Have I never equipped him with an all bow? He still has a makeshift bow on him. What am I doing? I just equipped the highest crit rate applied to his spells.
Mayhap.
Pray pardon, my lady, but are you Hanit of the Darkwood?
Just so.
I am. I have come to meeting with Eliza.
Of course.
Ah, splendid. We have fair been awaiting your arrival. Please, come with me. Begging your pardon, Lady Eliza, but Hanit the Huntress has arrived.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you, Sergeant.
Hanit.
It is good to see you again, my friend. Pray tell me of your quest. Have you found a way to cure Santa?
Yes.
I have. The curse can be broken, but only by slaying the monster that caused it. Then all is not lost, for we have found the beast. It lurks in an ancient ruin to the west of here. The locals call it Grimsand. And yet, how do you mean to defeat Red Eye? Even Xanta himself was no match for the fiend.
If thou wilt.
I found a way to protect myself from his curse.
Excellent.
Truly? Then we may have cause to hope after all.
I am ready.
I will leave for the ruins at once.
I think not.
Wait, Hanit, there is one more thing that you should know. When Red Eye entered the ruins, many of the monsters that once lived there fled before it. They began to roam the surface, threatening travellers and farmers alike. General Lenar led the city guard into the sands to drive them off. And they have yet to return. The plan was to march toward the ruins and dispatch any monsters roaming the surface. I scarce imagined they would venture within, but not even Xanta was the equal of that beast. No matter how many men he marches with, General Nanar cannot hope to defeat it. Then let us pray that he did not findeth it. Meanwhile, the halls of justice, in the Grimsand ruins. Heaven save us, my legs turn to stone. God's teeth, this cannot be. This is a massacre. Fall back, I say. Captain Wrath, get the men to safety. But sir...
Listen up.
I'll keep the beast busy.
Damnation!
You must not, sir. Not alone. Let me...
Oi!
You have your orders, Captain. Go. Yes, sir. Hello, Mars. How are you? Around town? I don't wanna. Cannot do as much as we'd like until General Lenar returns from his pursuit of Red Eye. I'll have your dragon saber. A bit too late after we've already killed the dragon. Member of the Knights Arm's aunt, she walks the land helping the common folk with their troubles. Committed to maintaining absolute neutrality, Knights of the Order, like her, spend a year travelling far and wide, doing their best to avert greater crises before they arise. I'm fine, aside from the cold that is erupting within me. This member of the Knights Ardent has been dispatched to this region to observe and report, with an eye toward assessing the faith of the populace, as Mar Salim has no church of its own in which the sacred flame can be properly worshipped. Yay, I can provoke people.
Hello there.
I'm thoroughly occupied recently with studying the legends of a certain city, though I don't suppose you would care. And that's probably the one who thinks of the Golden City. Having spent most of his childhood around books, this young boy developed a passion for reading and now aspires to be a researcher. Though his studies have taught him many things, he has yet to discover a way to talk to his own father. Gives me information about See the Gold. I think somebody else way before asked me about that. I found this person before. Born with beauty and grace, this charming woman has gained much on her journey and has come to learn of both the good and the bad of the Sunlands. I think this is the one I was getting harassed before.
Oh.
Here it is. Oh, you're... so we meet again. It's Rhea, don't you remember? You helped me recover my stolen letter in Wellspring. Okay, it's not her then. I must meet with a certain chieftain who is here visiting this town, but our meeting must remain a secret. I must do what I can to discover his usual habits, then corner him at a time when I know he is usually alone. Well, that was my intention. The situation is complicated. I mustn't reveal myself too soon. Do you think you could assist me? Could you try to find out his daily habits? I promise that once everything has come to a rightful conclusion, I will explain all. So please, while I know I am asking too much of you, I must beg you, please help me. I guess...
Greetings.
Just go north down this road, see there, you can see the entrance to Marceline Palace. If a brochure I can take off you. No, but you got seeds and dust. This elderly woman of Marceline has lived here for many years, keeping a close watch on the town and its residents. She is respected for the wealth of knowledge she possesses regarding various troubles the people were forced to contend with in the past, be it those of monsters or men.
Huh.
Have you heard? The hunting party has returned.
Oh.
It's been some time, has it not? Indeed, I fear the worst. Soldiers that marched against the monsters, they haven't returned. And yet what is this baleful mood that pervadeth the air? Oh god. That scream. Elio, where is my Elio? Why are they back now? I saw monsters roaming in scores around the ruins this morn.
Ugh.
It's only a matter of time before they reach the town. Barbara is dead? Say it is not so.
So then...
So the battle was lost.
Indeed.
Ah, Hanit, there you are. We make for the palace to discuss our next move. This is Captain Raff. He says the regiment was nearly annihilated. You must be the princess of the great hunter, Santa. Many of my men died today. I cannot let their sacrifice be in vain. You say die, they turn to stone. Unless they were smashed to pieces, they could still be saved. We shall rearm, re-equip, and do whatever is required to bring down that goddamned fiend.
Could you?
Pray, lend us your aid.
Yes.
Of course, 'tis why I am here.
I am most pleased to see you return safe, Captain.
I fear there is no pleasure in it for me, Your Highness. I fled like a coward.
You did your duty, Captain. Without you to bring us word of what happened, we would be all but doomed. Now, we would hear your report.
By your leave, Your Majesty. There were packs of monsters roaming in the vicinity of the ruins. The men fought bravely and succeeded in culling their numbers. Emboldened, we dared to venture into the ruins themselves. 'Twas there that red-eyed beast came upon us. A ferocious creature of a size and strength I've not seen. But that was not the worst of it. Oh no. Any soldier that met its blood-red gaze was turned to stone. Living statues, insensible to all around them.
Tell me one thing, Captain.
Your Highness?
Did these men fight bravely to the end?
Everyone.
I see. That will be all, Captain. However, this matter is not over. Our fallen men must be avenged.
Begging your Highness's leave, we can do better than revenge. If the red-eye beast itself is slain, your men will be released from its curse.
Is this true?
But you heard yourself. This fiend wields terrible powers. What hope have we of slaying it when a single glance invites certain doom?
I can protect myself from the petrification. By your leave, I shall fight the beast alone.
No, you won't. There's 3 other people with you. Stop lying.
Can you defeat it?
I swear on my life. I will bring the beast down and free your men from its baleful curse.
What is your name, girl?
I am called Hunnet.
Hunnet. I see the glitter of steel in your eye. Resolve and strength in equal measure. Each time a menace has been visited upon this realm of mine, a hero with the same steel in their eye has stepped forward to save it. This time, you will be that hero for us.
By your leave, I shall take the rest of the men and drive off the monsters outside the ruins.
The Knights Ardent shall sally with you.
We shall escort Hunnet safely to the entrance.
Very good. Hunnet, slay this beast and return safely to us.
I shall.
Hunnet.
May yet succeed, Hunnet. Now we have the might of a whole city behind us. King Callum is a forthright man. He looked me square in the eye and entrusted me with the future of his realm. It is the mark of a great leader to have the courage to make difficult choices. Courage? Nay. Wisdom, I say. The wisdom to look into a young woman's heart and see the strength and resolve within.
Well, well.
Lowly hunter though I am. These are good people with a good king. They deserve in my help as much as anyone in this world.
Indeed.
Out here in the desert, people must work hard to save every drop of water they find. They learn that they must work together and share their fortunes and burdens alike. They must trust each other and work as one or die. The harsh sands have shaped them into loyal, generous, and honest folk.
I see.
Then it would behoven me ill to let them down. 'Tis as Master always saith, betrayest not the trust of others, lest thou betrayest thine own honour.
Well said.
Wise words. Prevail, and you will save not only your master, but a king and his people. Yes, and I will not rest until this red eye is slain. The battle will not be an easy one. Steel yourself as best you can, and speak to me when you are ready. Thou lookest deep in thought. My apologies. Seeing that king, it reminded me of days gone by. He has the same look about him as King Alfred, the last king of Hohenberg. What manner of look is that? That of a man who looks you straight in the eye and speaks the plain and honest truth. A man who believes in himself and the words he speaks. And because he believes in them, others can, too, without fear of betrayal. I see. I too had the same feeling about that king. That is good to hear. Then you need worry about nothing but your quest. Indeed, thanking thee. Betrayest not the trust of others, eh? First and foremost, I hunt Red Eye to save my master from his fate. But I also will to helpen the people of this land. I cannot afford to fail. My quarry must be slain. My honour as a hunter demandeth it. When I set my sights on my quarry, I am as dogged as you. Different sort of quarry, though. Thou speakest of thievery. Doesn't seem right with you, eh? To think we're more alike than different. If thou choosest to take pride in thy work, I shall not tell thee that thou art wrong. Choose to take pride? That's an interesting way to put it. Thou canst been proud of thy deeds or not. The choice is thine. Now, there is something no one could steal. What's that? Another's pride. You say that, but you can.
Hello?
This is Marceline Palace. Proceed upstairs to the Royal Audience Chamber. Go south from the palace and you'll reach the town. Keeping close watch over the palace gates, this guard glares suspiciously at all who pass. King Kalim has decreed that the entrance to the palace be kept open at all times, meaning that the people from all walks of life may pass through. As a result, he can do little else but attempt to look intimidating.
Indeed.
On the left of the ground floor is the goal. I keep watch over the prisoners. Can't have any of those ne'er-do-wells escaping now. This gaoler of Marceline Palace also serves as the executioner, and so has a black reputation among the bandits and cutthroats throughout the land. However, he is actually a man of great compassion, who listens patiently to the final words of those prisoners condemned to death.
Hi-ho!
I am a knight in the service of this realm. The role was not gifted to me, and sacrificed much to become the man that stands before you. Never again will anyone call me a lily-livered ass who will amount to nothing. A distinguished knight who serves the realm. Wounded by his mother's harsh words more than 10 years ago, he worked hard to better himself and vowed to one day return and show her the man he has become. A prisoner with countless regrets, which he mutters softly to himself over and over again. Truly a wretched sight.
Listen.
Please, stranger, would you listen to a request from a prisoner who is shortly to be put to death? I once had a woman I loved, a woman called Lara. I suppose her name means nothing to you, but before I die, I need to know whatever happened to her, please. Apparently I already know about her.
Huh?
You found Lara? Please, you must tell me everything. So she did. Got married and even went and had a kid, huh? Of course she did. A woman like that gets snatched up in no time. She had no reason to hang around waiting for a fool who's thrown away everything. I was a weak man. Once I strayed off the path of what's right and good, I couldn't seem to find my way back to it. I was once a guardsman in a certain town, but I had a problem with taking wages I couldn't win. Ended up in debt and eventually right here. I was out of control. I even lost myself Lara, when all she ever did was worry over me. No, I didn't lose her. I ran away and left her. And all I did from the day I left her was get deeper and deeper into trouble. Kevin, time to go. Yeah, I know. Don't ever become like me. Regret always comes too late. But, you know, I'm glad I at least got to find out about Lara. I'm glad I can meet my end knowing that she's happy. Thank you. I don't see how he's able to give me that, but okay. Maybe the jam was his last meal. Phew, what a tiring few days. Perhaps another visit would help refresh my spirits. Can't you see I'm a busy man? Leave me in peace. No, it's a chieftain that we need to learn stuff about. A chieftain who deplores not being chosen as king at the Great Assembly. He rules his tribe with an iron fist, forcing his people to bend to his will. There's his schedule. That's a lot of items. Got high house armor and a circlet. Eh. It's more SP. Your hat probably give you... it's a hack is an elemental attack, so I don't want to use that.
Hi-ho!
All of King Calium's subjects revere him. Till quite recently, this guard of Marceline served in Wellspring. Before that, he worked as a sentry at a border crossing. Before that, as a soldier in a reconnaissance force. It should come as no surprise that he is already growing bored of his newest posting, and is considering requesting yet another transfer.
How'd you do?
The Royal Audience Chamber is beyond. If you would seek His Majesty's counsel, pray enter. A man with a strong moral code, he decided to serve as a guard of Marceline, that it might give him the opportunity to punish the wicked and protect the righteous. The impending birth of his first child has only further strengthened his dedication to his duty. Tempest Amulet. Probably resistance against wind. Yep. So the chief frequents such a place? It seems you might still be in time to catch him there. Would you perhaps consider coming with me? Excuse me, sir. Do I have the pleasure of speaking with the Chief of Sunshade? Who are you to interrupt me when I am at my leisure, Your Highness! Please forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. Yes. I am Gloria, daughter to King Kalim. Though at present, I am as a traveller and nothing more. You are a trouble to your guards, doubtless. Did you sneak off alone to undertake this journey, hope to disguise your identity? So I did. It has been a good journey, and I have learned much whilst visiting the desert towns. I have learned, for example, of your scandalous behaviour here. Scandalous? What proof do you have of any such thing? I have all the proof that I should need in this letter. I trust that it looks familiar to you. You audacious, overstepping chit of a girl. Boy, out of my way, you lowlifes. Don't you know who I am? No, you are the one who should cease this shameless act, sir. Urgh. Utilising the pleasure quarter to launder money, bribing others to your own advantage, and using people as though they were no more than slaves. This is too much to overlook, sir. I will be taking this evidence to my father. I hope you are prepared for what is to come. I only... When I was not chosen as king at the Great Assembly, it was such a shock, and if that was the case, all that you should have done is wait for the next Great Assembly. The Great Assembly is not held in secret. All you had to do was come and plead your case before the assembled chiefs. It is not simple. It is not simple as you make it out to be. If it was so, I wouldn't have needed to resort to such things. I've been travelling in the desert to find proof of the chief's actions. But it was largely thanks to your assistance that I was able to succeed. I will never forget this journey, or you. Getting to know kind people like you has been the greatest joy I've discovered on my journey. Thank you. Ooh, large magnet nut, princess coat. Is the princess coat gonna give magic? Nope, it restores HP at every turn. Oh, magic smack, I don't care about you. Let's probably give the magic off to Therian, since he can do Spellblade. I'm a swordsman working as this good lord's bodyguard. The name's Yuri. And why are you bothering me? I'm gonna take your stuff, that's what. Master swordsman, he will fight courageously without reservation to protect his master. He has no purpose nor desire but this.
Greetings.
I've lived my whole life till now, enjoying every pleasure to be had in this land. I've seen every beautiful work of art, listened to the best orchestras, tasted the finest meals. Yet of late, I find myself wearying of such things. Is there nothing left for me to discover in this world? There must be something that no one else has yet seen. Cannot be finished yet. Tell him about the far-off land. Aristocrat who has lived a life of absolute luxury, hoarding his wealth without reservation and wallowing in decadence. His family fell from grace when he was young. He worked tirelessly to rebuild their estate, and in doing so, earned the right to live his life as he pleases. What are you actually any strong? He is max strength. Let's fight him before we tell him to go away.
Let us fight with honor. Now then, out of my way! Have at you! The battle... Victory! Cursed witchery! Have... Out of my way! The Fire Blade is unbending! Windhill fights with us!
Easy as pie.
The thrill of the fight!
Oh, was this a different outcome? I wanted to tell him about the Fiery Land. Oh, what is this, Yuri? Never before have I seen you bested in battle. I'm sorry you had to see such a disgraceful performance, my lord. Not at all. Your skill with the sword is a gift from the gods. I saw nothing shameful in your part of the battle. Is that how you would describe my defeat, my lord? I would not choose such words myself. My boy, what is this new obstinacy in you? I've never known you to be so bothered over a thing. All the time we've been together, you have shown so little interest in any of the wonders we've seen, but there's fire in you now. I apologize if it offends you, my lord. My defeat is, in effect, your defeat. I am your man, after all, unless you should choose to release me now. It is a wonder you can ever sit such unbending pride you have. I chose you to be my bodyguard because I have faith in your skill. You have saved my life 12 times, and I entrust my life to you still. You are too generous of your praise, my lord. I am the one who was saved by you, when you chose a nameless swordsman like myself to be your personal guard. I'm going to train harder than I ever have before to better protect my lord in every situation. Why, this is the first time I've heard such a declaration from you. I am honoured, sir, by your loyalty. I'm glad I've had the chance to hear how my man truly feels about serving me. Thank you for providing him with such a worthy battle. Wait, can I not tell you about the place? Because I'd like to find that I still had new things to learn of, even at this age, such as the dedication of my loyal man. Okay, that was just a different way to actually do that. Take the other ribbon, yes, it's a chance of combat. I rededicated myself to the sword. I spent every day training to try and reach new heights with my new blades. Break the Unbreakable. Ooh! That's the ending thing. Break the Unbreakable. I don't remember him from anything. So HP and SP after every action. That is very nice. I'll give it to you. Yeah. Even more HP regen and SP since he uses a lot. The Human Wall, 4 cubits, 20 stone. A spear or axe is your best bet to bring down the wall. Fire, lightning, and light attacks also give you a fine chance. Heard some crazy rumor that he's actually a she, but I don't put much stock in it. A battle then.
Let us fight with honor. Have at you. Out of my way! Have at you. Out of my way! The Iron Blade is unbending!
How dare!
Have the Iron Blade is Windhill fights with us! With each battle, I grow stronger.
They still just go, even though they're unconscious.
Hello.
My husband comes from a small village called Orwell. When he left home, he fought with his mother. I don't think he'll ever return, not of his own accord, leastwise. I worry for him. It takes a long time to hold a grudge, especially against your own mother. A woman who supports her husband, a brave knight who serves the realm. Worried that he works too hard, she does what she can to ease his burdens and help him relax when the opportunity arises. Need something? Yeah, need to get in your house. Attack taciturn young man, he owes a great deal to the old man who lives in this house and remains by his side at all times, so that he might eventually repay his debt. You're a strong person. You're stronger than the Creek the Unbreakable.
Let us fight with honor. The battle. Have at you. The Fire Blade is on. Windhild fight with us. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Let me in the house. What's in the box? There's more than an old man in here. Have you seen my son? No, not my grandchild. He's my son. This old man lives in Marcelin with his wife and child. Having spent most of his life alone, he believed he would live out the remainder of his days in solitude. Till one day he fell madly in love with a travelling dancing girl performing in the tavern, and proposed to her after a whirlwind courtship. Not many people were accepting of my marriage, but I've never been happier. It's because you're younger than him? Younger by 40 years. When she first came to this town as an itinerant dancer, she immediately caught the eye of a local man, who soon asked for her hand in marriage. She agreed, and the two later had a child, and have been living happily ever since, despite the fact that he is more than 40 years her senior. You're in the way of a chest, so... wasn't very strong.
It's a good day for battle. Victory! No! The Fire Blade is on. Windhild fight with us. Have at you. The battle is... No! No! Fire Blade is on... Windhild fight with us! With each battle, I grow stronger.
Spirit bow. I think I already have one of those.
Hello!
I've never left this town, but I'd love to travel with my mother and grandfather. What? Why would he be calling him grandfather? He would have been taught that it's his father. This young boy mistakenly believes his own father is his grandfather. For whatever reason, no one has bothered to correct this misconception. Why? Also, bring up your wife. Do you care about that? That must be where I go for the mission.
So you see...
The fearsome beast-nosed Red-Eye appears to have taken up residence in the ruins beyond. The monster can petrify enemies on sight, or so I hear. I'm allowed to let you pass. This night Ardant has been dispatched to this land to deal with any roving bandits, vicious fiends, or other villainous beings that may be found in the many abandoned ruins near Marcelin. Knights of the Order are occasionally tasked with such surveys. Let's start the mission.
Listen up.
Shoulder to shoulder, man. Herd him in.
Sir!
Stand firm. Give as good as you get.
Knights are done!
Form a cordon around Honit.
To arms!
With me, we'll carve a path through to the ruins. Charge!
Charge!
The way is open. Drive through. Protect Honit.
Come on!
Godspeed, Huntress.
There it be.
Aye, thou hast my gratitude.
To arms!
Now let's finish off these beasts. For the king, for Master Lim.
Let none escape!
Leave it to me.
Leave this to us. We shall not lose this battle. Take care, Honit, and may your arrows fly true.
I am ready.
So Red Eye hideth in these ruins.
This bodeth ill.
Thou feelest it too, eh, girl? A grim pall hangeth in the air. Danger lurketh ahead, though we cannot see in its form. Letting us tread carefully here. Probably also going to swap my extra XP over into reduction in fights.
Harnett.
You can do it, Harnett. Don't let those men's sacrifice be in vain. You'll slay that red-eyed fiend for all our sakes. It's as good as done, right? Such is mine intention, but we are bound to tread in with care, Alfin. I sense a terrible presence, like nothing I felt before. You ain't getting scared, are you? Because you come too far to fail now. You're this close to saving your master. Just so, and when this is over, I shall buy in thee a mug of thy favourite spirit. When your master's up and about, we'll all drink together. Master would liken that far too much. It's settled then. First take your master, then we'll hit the alehouse. And after all you've two been through, reunion has got to be celebrated, am I right? Thou speakest truly, but Alfin, yeah? You were not caring about the reason, only that spirits be served. A man after my own heart. Now let's go for out that master of yours. So how big is this place? There are 2 exits from here, and then the third one is towards the correct area. Can I even go that way? Oh, it looks like it's lower down.
Let's see what you got.
My turn. I appreciate it.
Really? Glacius, Claudette!
each battle, I grow stronger.
There's a load of areas over there as well. Looks like there's going to be an extra area off of that one, so it's 4.
It's a good day for battle.
My turn.
Lux Conjurer! That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, this will be the offshoot I was looking at. So the other 3 will have connected paths, but not see where this one is. Oh, it's just a staircase. Unseen Saber. So, evasion? Yeah. Don't really need it though.
You won't feel a thing.
My turn.
Over here!
Anger knocks the tiger.
Bring... Glacius Claudette! That's what I'm talking about.
Let us fight with honor.
Out of my way. Keep it up.
Victory! I will cut you down!
Bring Glacius Claudette! Ha! Try again.
Don't really care too much about that normal chest.
These are the guards from Marsalim.
Sounds human.
I do not understand. This creature's heart, I cannot read it. I can sense the feelings of every beast, every monster. But from this one, nothing. Still, my task remaineth the same. Thou hast taken people from us, and we shall have them back.
So much for you can use the Herb of Grace.
If thou art ready, then
Already have
so
like
am I.
10 turns or something in combat.
Have at you.
That's a lot of damage.
Come if you dare.
Here goes nothing. Try this.
I'm ready. Are you? Unleash your wrath.
Lesson coming. What shall test you?
Have at you.
That's what it changed.
It's unbending! Windhild fights with us!
Come in, if thou darest.
Bring it up. Alrighty. Lux Conjurer.
Victory shall be
It's
mine.
changing every turn, which isn't too bad, but it is annoying.
Come if you dare.
Letting the hunt beginneth.
Ah, it's a random person, everyone. That ain't good.
I appreciate it. Really. Bring it up. Lux Conjurer. Big idea.
Your
your kind.
What next? Raining arrows up on them.
Surplus.
What? Holding back nothing. What shall test you?
Okay, that's fair enough.
Out of my...
Let's do this! Unleash your wrath! Here we go. The nitrous canary!
Dead.
Ha! Try again.
They even need to use the bloody, whatever it was. Herb of Grace.
What?
What evil is this? Will this mean the curse is lifted?
Tja.
The devil take you, monster. Huh? I can move again. I am saved. The beast is slain.
Truly?
But how? By your hand?
Not so.
Not just I. The city guard and the knights ardent. We fought as one.
Oh.
Swans, I can taste the air again. Look, I am flesh and blood.
Oh,
you're saved.
Many thanks. I'm in your debt.
Wondrous well, how can we thank you for this miracle?
Nay.
Thou needest not. I had cause of my own to slay in the beast. But if thou wilt show him thanks, leave us this place, and takest thy men back home to their king. His Majesty waiteth anxiously for good tidings.
Understood.
Then I will not tarry one moment. By your leave, my lady.
Excellent.
The curse is broken, but have Master been saved? Are we going to teleport? Not just yet.
Behold, my fellows! Honnet the Huntress, Slayer of Red Eye, has returned!
General Lenar tells me of your exploits. You have slain the menace.
It was easy.
You saved my poor men and our city. You are our savior, and we are forever in your debt.
How about you give me some battle-tested gear?
What I did was for my own avail.
Perhaps so, Huntress. Yet grateful we remain. I would like to propose a banquet in your honor. But alas, I divine that you will not tarry here with us.
I cannot, Highness. I must see with mine own eyes if my master hath been freed from the curse.
Of course. General Lennar.
Sire, my men are ready to escort the Huntress at your command.
I informed King Khalim of your circumstances. He ordered preparations be made in advance.
You fought the Red Eye to bring your master to life. My soldiers recovered the instant it was slain. Pray, go to his side at once.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Think nothing of it. But perhaps when your quest is done, you would grace us with your presence once more. And then we may throw the banquet you deserve.
You honor me. I hope that day shall come soon. Not far now.
God's mercy! What is that fiend?
This isn't even my final form!
Come, Linda, with me.
No, that's just a normal tiger.
Look out! Huh? Hagen, if thou art here, then...
What ho, Hornet! Don't tellin' me thou'st grown again!
Not in height, master. But if thou speakest of experience, then yes.
Ah, that must be it. Hope I didn't cause thee too much trouble.
Some, master. And I was worried for a spell.
Thou were? Then I guess I owe thee an apology.
Thou certainly dost.
Stay, my dear. That was thy cue to say not at all.
And not just to me. To Natalia, Susanna, and Eliza as well. You had us all worried.
That's a long list, but no matter. Rest assured, I'll make an apology to each and every one. And then I shall thank them, too, for good measure.
Thou dost not.
Hunnet, thank thee. Thou'st done me proud.
Is he picking her up by the top part of her shirt? Or the back? Like a cub? So he's only using one hand.
Blushing, art we? Perhaps thou'st not grown that much after all.
And thou clearly hast learnest nothing from this misadventure.
Oh, a man my age hath learned all the things he ever will, I'm afraid.
Begging your pardon, sir. We just wanted to thank you.
Oh, quite. Think nothing of it. Art thou hurt?
Nothing that won't mend soon enough, by your grace, sir.
Good to hear it. So, where were we? Ah, yes. Thou were about to tell me of thine adventures.
It's a long story. Wouldst thou hear in it all?
Every last word.
The journey I had taken was but a short episode in my life. But I would come into telling the tale of it many times in the years to come in. For the first time as a hunter, I found a story that was mine alone. It was my first story, but not my last. But those are tales for another day. And so I end my story here. Thou canst always come to our village to hear in it again. Though I warn you, it may not be the same with every telling.
You're just gonna end. Yep, just ending. No ending story? There's nothing on the map. Forgot where the story is kept. Status? No. Journal, there we go. Well, they're all done. Is there no finale thing? Don't say I have to do all the side stories, because I don't want to. So is there not an ending chapter? Because they were building up to this whole opening the gate, fighting Belagrar, whatever his name is, Belagar. Now they've not continued it. I don't even know if I can just talk to them outside the gate or have to go to the ending of this. Received the most peculiar letter. To the butler of Ravus Manor. Your most precious treasure will soon be mine. Night Eye. It appears to be a warning of sorts, of one that cannot be taken lightly. I found it on the vase in the hallway. Anyone who can get that far into the manor is a serious threat. Fortunately, I know just what Night Eye is after. This gem is called the Cat's Eye. If you look closely, you can see how it glimmers, just like a feline's eyes at night. Truth be told, I know little about our would-be thief. He and I aren't so different in age. It's not too much trouble. Could you bring Night Eye here for me? He's probably gloating about somewhere with that obnoxious laugh of his. There, that's orange, so it's just another side tale. Can I steal from you? So I can. So much for being a best thief. The butler of the Ravus family, but formerly a brilliant thief, he has stolen countless treasures from all across the world, from desert palaces to flatland castles and beyond. He now uses those same skills to protect the manor and Cordelia from any wish to harm them. Okay, there's nothing here. Side stories. What do you mean side stories? I need to 100% the side stories to get the final chapter if there is one. It's level 11 now. Probably level 11 from all the people I have with me. No final chapter, it's a side quest. Eh. I hate how this is all organised. I'd rather just filter through things that I've not done. Got to finish 7 certain side quests to unlock it. Well, it's going to take that long. I'll probably do it next time. I think it might be the quests that have like several parts to them. Kick Honey out the party. I got anything for you?
Sir!
Apparently I can tell you about Martyrs Gang. So how about it? You want to take my place in the gang? Huh? What's that you say? Martyrs Gang gives money to the orphanage? Hang me, the boss never breathed a word of it. So you mean the coin I've been stealing has gone to helping orphans? Now that shines a different light on things. Mayhap Thievery is a noble game after all. I'll tell you what, friend, I think I'll stick to being a robber for now. Thanks be to you. I'm a happier man to have met you. That was easy enough. Just a new person. Arg! Wild Sword, 4 cubits, 1 span, 18 stone. He's a big one, but that only means he'll fight hard with you when you blast him with the elements fire, ice, wind, lightning, and light. Any point? No. I'll probably get a guide to do the final thing that all these stories are trying to lead towards. But I'll be doing that next time. And hopefully, I've done some of them, so I don't have to spend too much longer trying to get a ultimate ending for this. Because everyone's left on a cliffhanger. Over half the people have left on a cliffhanger of what their story is meant to go towards. So, I shall thank everybody for watching, and like I say, I'll probably find a guide to get the final chapter that isn't a chapter, it's a side story. And if there isn't anything, I might not do it either way. And the next time I'll be playing this will probably be Thursday. So, if I don't see you all then, I shall see you all next time.